Well, hello there. How are you, my friends? It's a pretty good day here. We got some snow, but it's sunny. I'm feeling good. We're pretty lucky, I got to say. Uh-huh. How the heck are you? Just in case you haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Live at the Loom. This is us right here, Live at the Loom. It's typically Chris Acton with Acting Creative at Live. Yeah. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it, friends. How the heck are you? Before we get too far, everyone give a big hello and a warm thank you to our girl Lori, the gatekeeper, who is behind the scenes, making sure everyone behaves, and mostly that applies to me. That's her role. We can't do without her. So let me give some shout outs and some hellos this morning. Hello, Anne. How are you? Oh, and Ernie's here. Happy Thursday, my friend. And Connie. Uh-huh. It's wait, what is this, Connie? You woke up with a negative 11. Oh, woke up to negative 20, wind chill of minus 35. Connie, that is way too cold, my friend. Way too cold. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's we were supposed to have like the this whole big old storm, and we have like 2 inches, maybe three. It's not I think we're out of practice. That's what I think. I think we didn't really have snow. Let's see, last time we had snow was maybe November or somewhere in there. It's been kind of a snowless winter. But I think people are out of practice. So the meteorologists are all like, oh my God, the snow. And you're like, people, this is not, 12 to 24 inches. This is like 3. We're okay. Breathe through it. It's okay. Hello, Gemma. She's on her way home. Be careful, my friend. Mm-hmm. And Connie says Norm walked to the mailbox yesterday about a quarter of a mile. His eyes hurt and it hurt to breathe. Yeah, well, if it's negative, blah, 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 that's, yeah, that would do it. Mm-hmm. Poor Norm. Keep him warm, would you? We can't let anything happen to him. Uh-huh. Let's see, who else is here? Carol is here. Uh-oh. I'm in a mood. Growl. Came in here to mellow. Excellent. If we can help you with that, Carol, we'll do a little deep breathing. We'll do a little meditation. Whatever you need, you just call it. We're here for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Donna's here. Hi, Donna. How are you, my friend? Liz is here. There we go. Talk about cold. She's in the UP. Threading Ridge ahead will read this morning. Love that. Let's see. Oh, Carrie is on, and Mary's here. Woohoo! She said, woke up to 20 degrees. It's a heat wave. See, we just have to remember these comments and this interaction when it's August. That's what we have to keep in mind, friends. Okay. I know I've got some other friends to say hi to here. I don't know if you guys know this, but what happens is that I use a platform called StreamYard, and it posts on both YouTube and Facebook. The challenge is that you guys can't see each other's comments, and the YouTubers they can start posting whenever, and the Facebookers can only start when I hit the live button. So it's always this kind of a staggered kind of it's fun. It tests my multitasking skills. That's what I gotta say. And for the most part, I'm not great at multitasking. So here we go. All right, let's see. Oh, good, Mary Howard. I got the dents all straightened out with only one thread. Excellent. Mary is part of our awesome Dress Your Loom course. And let's just say she's had all kinds of great things to contribute and ways to challenge me. That's been awesome. I genuinely mean that. It's been really amazing. Hello, Sue Ann Sullivan. Hello, Mike Knoll. How are you? Long time no see, right? Alex Madison. Do you see I'm using the Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer right there? Thank you, Alex. I think of you as my tea stays warm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, Ruth. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, and Maureen's on snowy Kalamazoo. Maureen, how much did you get? Let's talk inches. Okay, so if you look at a map where I am and you go just a little bit east of me, about an hour and a half, there's this little town. It's not that little, but Kalamazoo is right there. And if we get 2 inches, Kalamazoo gets 20. That's typically how it goes. So hopefully you're not just buried under it. This is the kind of time when I'm always grateful that I work from home. Mm-hmm. I'll shovel the drive at some point. I'll get to it. Doesn't have to be. I don't have to leave the house today. It's okay. Hello, Dawn. Woohoo! Working from home. I love that. Creative. How can I finagle it so I can watch Live at the Loom? We love it when you can join us. That's always so exciting. Oh, hello, Ellen. Can only stay on for some as a board guild meeting today. I know Ellen is part of lots of different groups, which makes her very, 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 very wise. She's always sucking up all the information, which is awesome. Let's see here. Who? Oh, Sherry Jensen's on. Good morning from the tundra. 5 inches of snow and -20. Oh, okay. See, we're not that cold. 5 inches. That's enough. That's enough. Sherry lives in a beautiful piece of land out in the boonies. So 5 inches. That's Hello, Tamison. Gross, crappy weather today. Just into work. Blech. Yeah, I understand that. Hello, Rita Hollander. We're having rain in Sacramento. Yep, I can appreciate that. Oh, hello, Rhonda. I've been away a while. We've missed you. Working on another project, then I can get back to my loom. It's been lonely. Well, come on back when you're ready, Rhonda. We are here for you. Maureen says maybe 4 inches. Maybe more north. Yep. I can appreciate that. I love how we're always like, what's the weather, folks? Does that mean we're old? Is that what that means? And we start the conversation with the weather. Is that what that means? Is it, yes. Hello, Sandra. Alex is giving us the reminder. Like, comment, subscribe. Should I see? Oh, look, there we go. Oh, see, look. For once, I could trigger it on demand. Yeah. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, sweet girl. My it's a nice kind of burnt orange. What would you call it? Okay. Funny story though. And we all have our quirks, but I've never thought of myself as having really long arms. But it's got the little buttons around the cuffs, and they're like just like a quarter of an inch too short. So we'll see if it makes me crazy. We'll see if I've changed shirts, by midday. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have long arms, but in the store, I'm 5'3", folks. I'm short, so I tend to be like I shop with the petites for all the like bottom half, but the top half I have to go with the big girl stuff because I don't know. I must have long arms. My nephew has crazy monkey arms, but he always has since he's a kid. Now he's also like 6'1", so but his wingspan is impressive. It's not quite that bad, but still, yeah. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that comment though, because I don't wear this color very often. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, this is regular life we're talking about here. This is yeah. Here we go. A little note from our girl Lori. I like it. Cheerleader and Troll Destroyer. She's doing such a good job. I love that. Oh, see, we pushed the whole thing. Okay. Carol says, remove the cuffs. Trim the split off and let the shirt have bracelet length sleeves. Okay, here's the challenge. First of all, that's a great idea. The challenge is I don't like the 3/4 length. I finicky creature right here. Like I like the kind of short sleeve or like the long sleeve, the kind of in the middle. It's fine if I throw a sweater over it which I probably would. Okay, I'll ponder that. I'll ponder, Carol. I'll be open. Yes, thank you. Hello, Jody Ibarra is here. Ellen says shopping the closet is fun, right? I was like, okay, that's just forgot about that from last year, whenever the heck I bought it. Okay, friends. We have stuff to talk about today. First of all, everyone, okay, wait, I have to get my tea for this. Hold that thought. Everyone, mark your calendars for next week because we're gonna have a studio tour. Woohoo! Yay! Do you remember last week I was like, it's time. We haven't done studio tours in a while. And sure enough, I have a willing victim / participant. She's gonna be great. Our wonderful, I'll give you a hint. Our wonderful Liz from the UP is gonna do a studio tour with me next week. Woohoo! So please mark your calendars and don't miss out because it's gonna be great fun. Now, Liz stepped forward bravely to do a studio tour. You ponder. Would you like to do a studio tour? And I promise, friends, it doesn't have to be much more than this. You don't need a full basement all dedicated to the lovely craft of weaving. You don't need more than a corner. It doesn't have to be a big space. It doesn't have to be glamorous. It doesn't have to be organized. No, none of those things. You just need to be willing to come on and chat with me for a little bit. That's really all. So chew on that. Search your heart, soul, and mind to see if it's the right decision, and email me over at Chris at actingcreative.net. Woo! Hello, Lisa Pavlopoulos. Lisa is here. Love that when she can join us. Okay, Sandra popped in a question for us. Has anyone used the Brassard Chenille yet? If so, how does it wash up? Ooh, good question, Sandra. What have you guys played with that? I don't do a lot with chenille, so I'll be very curious to see what you think. Okay, put that back for a moment. I'm enjoying a fabulous oolong. There's a local woman who does tea. I may have to chat with her about having an official. I feel like I have to have a tea. Doesn't Acting Creative have to have a tea? That seems like the most natural decision ever. So that, yeah. Okay. Okay, Connie. Connie says I beg to differ. Connie, I love it when you beg to differ. I have a 20-foot by 20-foot studio and I'm constantly whining that I need more room. Connie, we love your space though. If you guys didn't catch it, Connie was very brave and did a studio tour with me, and she has a wonderful space. It is jammed, packed full of all kinds of really interesting things that Norm built for her, things they found. It's really awesome. Okay, so I think, pardon me, the question on the table is the Brassard Chenille, if anyone has used it yet. So you weigh on that. So studio tours. The Acting Creative community. Let me put this right here. Here we go. We have a Facebook group. Oh my God, how funny. Look at this, folks. I'm just about the same color as our banner. It's the little things that make me happy. So yes, our Acting Creative Facebook group. Friends, we're over 500. I think we were over 500 technically last week, but that is a huge milestone. So I'm very proud of everyone in the group, and a huge thank you to the moderators who keep the thing humming, because I have little to nothing to do with it. It's just a wonderful space for all of us common friends to talk about weaving. So if you're not part of the group and you're part of Facebook and you want to come over and join us, just make sure you answer the questions to be admitted. So anyways, I just wanted to give an extra little kudos to the group for thriving, because they really are thriving over there, which is awesome. Okay, Dawn says, I have the chenille as well, but I haven't used it yet, trying to figure out what to use it for. Oh, see, that's a great question to piggyback off that. What do you typically use chenille for? Scarves? That's about all I think of. What else? I mean, wraps, certain kinds of clothing. Yeah, I like it. Suzanne is here. Is it Suzanne or Suzanne? I bet it's fancy like Suzanne. But we're glad you're here. From the beautiful province of Quebec, Canada, in the middle of a snow and windstorm. Can't even see outside. Ooh, my friend, stay inside and weave. That's Mother Nature telling you. That's the mission for today. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, ponder the, there we go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sandra says, I was thinking of using it for the weft on overshot. Oh, interesting, Sandra. Here is my only thought, and you guys weigh in if you think differently, but chenille can be kind of fuzzy, and you may not see the pattern as clearly in overshot. Maybe that doesn't matter. That's okay. Then go for it. But I find that I try not to do crazy textured yarns for overshot, because then you can't see the pattern as well, and that's kind of the idea with overshot. However, I am up for opposing opinions. Bring it on, friends. What you got? There we go. Connie says, maybe I trickle work. When I get frustrated about something, I start making it myself, and Norm steps in to save the project. Okay, this sounds like the whole, oh, I'll do the dishes, but you do such a crappy job that your partner has to step in and be like, just get out of the way. I'll do it. That's what this sounds like, Connie. You are nobody's fool. We know Connie has years of wisdom. It's amazing. She's only 29, but she's got years of wisdom. Right, Connie? Okay, Sue-Ann says, chenille likes to be packed down tightly or it worms. Ooh, she said she would avoid overshot. Oh, interesting. Okay, good feedback, Sue-Ann. Plain weave is best for chenille, I think. Oh, do you know what, Sue-Ann? I'm glad you brought up the worming possibility. First of all, do you guys know the worm? It literally, it acts like a worm. It kind of shifts. Which is annoying. Probably that's the word, right? Annoying would be the word. So yes, yeah. Oh yeah. See, Lisa, right? She also needs to take into consideration chenille worms. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The warming. That's a real thing. So so ponder then. If you try the overshot, let us know how it goes. If you change directions and go to something else, keep us posted. We would love to hear how it goes for sure. My grandma always said that she was, I forget if it was 29 or 39, but she would say she's 29 in some months. She was in her 70s when she died. It was, yeah. Which is true. 29 and some months. That's absolutely true. It's a heck of a lot of months. But yeah. Oh, look at this. On the YouTube channel, we're up to 8,500 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you, my dear. That is it is fun to see everything grow. It's really I'm so honored to be kind of steering the ship and helping everybody get where they want to go. Okay, Connie says I found that chenille does worm unless it's plain weave. Okay, see the worming. It seems to be the theme for today. There's always a theme, right? I like it. Sue Ann says I have had good success with chenille plain weave set at 12 ends per inch with 12 picks per inch. So really kind of balanced. That was my symbol for balance. That was not a good symbol. Balance like this, like a plus sign. Like I'll work on my hand signals. I'll work on that. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, Lori. She's always a good reminder. Hit the like button, folks. That's or the weaving police will get you. Okay, we decided last night in the Dress Your Loom Q&A that we really need some kind of shirts to say something about the weaving police. We need some kind of we need weaving police shirts. That there's only going to be 35 of us that understand it, but that's okay. We're going to need some t-shirts that say something about it. Seems like a natural thing. It's like me having some kind of tea that's acting creative tea. We need to have, I don't know, we'll work on that. Okay. Rhonda says I'd love to see it. My mom did chenille jackets. Oh, lots of fluff all over the sewing room. Ooh, Rhonda, I can totally imagine that. That's for sure. Ruth says I'm 29 so far. It's a great age. I love that. I may take your grandma's advice and stay 29 forever. Ruth, you should absolutely stay 29 forever. Or pick another age, whatever you like, my friend. That's yes. Yeah, there we go. No weaving police. No one else will get it but us. And that'll be okay. See, I like it. Hi, Cindy. She's here. We love it when you're here, my friend. That is awesome. You join us whenever you can. That's all right. Shuttle inspectors. I like it. We should do some kind of we should have a couple different t-shirts that weaving related, right? Ooh, Gemma says I could use a weaving police mug. Oh, nice. Maybe it needs to be like the Ghostbusters thing where it has weaving police and it has the little sign, the little symbol, the little no weaving police. I don't know. We'll workshop that. Is that what they say? We'll workshop it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Sandra says the chenille from Maurice Broussard is about a thickness of 8/4 cotton. So my thought was 8/4 cotton for the warp and the chenille for the pattern weft. Interesting. Okay, Sandra, we're up for a good experiment, my friend. If you want to try it, do it. Carol's bringing me more ideas. Fiber gnomes. I do love a gnome. No beater bar behind bars. What is this? Oh, see, I like it. Okay, friends. Some of you started to tell me, but tell me about your projects. How are they going? What is happening on your loom? It's winter, so I always feel like we get really good quality weaving time here in the winter. You let me know, except for my teachers in the bunch that do better in the summer. But let me know, what is on your loom? Gemma says she'll come up with something for a logo. Would you? That'd be awesome. You guys are the best. This is so fun. Okay, I sincerely, I really look forward to Live at the Loom every single week because I never know what's going to happen, and that is part of the fun of it, right? We just hit the live button and see what comes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I always have a loose plan, but then we go off the rails, and it's all good. Here we go. My flow loom is in timeout. Due to a hip flexor injury. Oh, ow. My 7-year-old's ankle loom has been very fun this week. Is the 7-year-old the one that started the project, Ruth? I remember this from last time. Okay, and please take care of that hip flexor. We need that. That's an important part. It's an important part to the whole body, all the way up and down. Mike says, Mike, I'm so happy you're here. I'm trucking along on towels for my cousin's wedding towels. Ooh, I'm almost done threading the loom. What's the deadline, Mike? How much are we looking at the wedding date? How close are we? Mostly because I'm guessing you're doing it well in advance, and we can all novel at the idea of not waiting to the last minute. That's awesome. Keep us posted, Mike. Tamison, I finished my grandmother's scarf, and now I'm in between projects. I understand. How did the scarf turn out, Tamison? Let us know how that was. It's weird being in between projects, though, isn't it? I gotta say, my table loom is at 3 Moons these days because I'm doing an in-person class, which is so much fun. They're having a blast. It's a class specifically for students that are over the age of 55, and we needed my loom because there's 8 students, so we had to drum up a total of 8 table looms. So my loom is there at 3 Moons for all of February and all of March. So it's strange. It's strange to have just one loom, right? I've never had really more than 2, but it's a weird feeling. So the in between, I get restless when it's in between, don't you? When you're like, there's no dress loom in sight. That makes me a little anxious. Ooh, Carrie says, just finished a shadow weave play. Excellent. Posted in the Facebook group. Fantastic, my friend. Thank you so much. Carrie is great at keeping us posted. I love that, though. That's awesome. And that's the way it works, right? Ellen's still here. Good. Yay. Finished the scarf from last week. New warp on the loom for shawls/wearables. Ellen is seriously one of the most consistent weavers you will ever meet in your life. So I know she always has things happening, which is fantastic. She is dedicated, which I just want to be Ellen when I grow up. That's really the truth. I just want to be Ellen. Carol says, the hubs made my sectional for the fin. Oh, the fin loom. I need to add the pins and install. My rugs are now in a local coffee shop. Easier than farmer's market. Congratulations, Carol. Okay, that's a big deal. How fun. Oh, that's so fun. I wish I lived closer to all of you, so I could come see your amazing things in the local coffee shop. I want to go admire Carol's stuff and have a cup of tea. Doesn't that sound fun? Who's with me, right? Let's go visit Carol's coffee shop. Okay, Sandra says, loading my sectional beam for a blanket. Oh, that's exciting. Connie, I have several t-shirts. Shuttle pilot. Oh, t-shirt ideas. Shuttle pilot, weaving weekend, yarn related something. Okay, Connie. Okay, keep that in mind, my friend. Who says yes, absolutely. It was her. This was her daughter's project. It was her project for all of 10 minutes. What? There we go. I love it. This was one of the questions from last week. What is the appropriate amount of time before you hijack your child's project? 1 week. Okay, that's perfect, Ruth. We should probably start creating guidelines. Did you guys ever watch the original NCIS and you had all these rules? I think we need some, this will be guideline number 3. 1 week is the appropriate wait time before hijacking a child's weaving project. Your child's. If it's someone else's child, that might be weird. But your child. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gemma says, I think I'll get on the floor this weekend. Get some centimeters woven. Woohoo! Yes, please. Donna asked, you guys leave yarn tails when weaving plaid? Ooh, a lot of color changes, and weave in when done. This sounds like a question for my girl, Carol. Carol, talk to us. What do you do with the tails? Because that's a lot, isn't it? And then you just dread having to do the finishing stuff. At least I do. I think I'd do more plaid if I had a good solution for that. So, Carol to the rescue. Fix this. Listen to me. Let's see. I was trying to find if Carol actually already jumped in and told us what she usually does. We'll keep an eye out for that. Suzanne says, done with 50-yard warp. Woohoo! Oh, that's right, Suzanne. I remember this. I was like, okay, that's a heck of a lot. That's a heck of a lot of warp. They're in their forever homes. Posted a photo a few days ago, dreaming on the next project. That's fantastic. Oh man, how fun! 50 yards. What an accomplishment. Connie says, I'm nearly done with another baby blanket on floor. I'm working on warp chicken. Okay, if you're new, let me put this down. So, if you are new to the acting creative community, all of us crazies, is that I don't know who came up with it. Whoever did, yeah, you. But the idea is that when you come to the end of the project and you're trying to eke out every last pick, we kind of jokingly call it warp chicken. Because it's you versus the last few inches. You're trying to like get as much as possible. So I love that that's become part of the vernacular that we just use. Warped chicken. Of course, we know what that is. Yes. Yeah. Dawn says, gonna try weaving this week since I'm feeling better. Oh, but our new kitten Ghost is gonna freak out. So I have to ease him into it. Ghost. That's an adorable name for a kitten. Is Ghost like a gray color? Is that part of the? Yep. Tamsin says, I made matching hat and mittens to go with the knitted project. Gotcha. I'm multi-craftual. I like that. So it doesn't matter if I'm in between projects. Nice. Multi-craftual. That's brilliant. Mike says the wedding happened October 24. Okay, Mike, that I actually feel better. Mike, thank you. Thank you for that. Because I have so rarely had a handmade wedding present ready at the wedding. Very, very rarely. Now I also owe several people baby blankets too. I'm buying a used 8 shaft Norwood. Oh, congratulations. They'll be perfect for the blankets. Mike, thank you. That is, we feel better. I don't know about everyone else. I feel better. That's what I should say. I feel better that the wedding was, a few months ago and you're getting it done now. That's, yeah. Sue Ann, I'm weaving a baby blanket in a Bunbury pattern. Ooh, nice. You know what? I would guess I'd make it kind of nice and cushy. Bunbury is it's a fun pattern. It's easy, but it's very fun. Oh, hi, Sky. You're here. No worries. We got you. You just jump in when you can, for sure. Connie says, I have more looms that are naked than filled. I've been very lazy. It's taking me a long time to dress the ones that do have a warp on. We kind of go through those phases, don't we? Where we're on it. We are laser focused. We are in the zone. Other times we're like, weaving? What weaving? Gemma says, as I mentioned, I got the one blanket off today. Okay, only to get a new baby announcement from the sister, baby boy number 3. Wow, congratulations. All the nephews. That's awesome. Hi, Cake Make. Can we get a video of plain satin weave in the future? Do you know what's so interesting is that in typical like weaving books, we don't typically have a pattern that's called satin. Satin weave is when they talk about like a satin weave for like fabric and window coverings, that kind of stuff. Okay, you guys, talk to me. Am I on the wrong track? Is there an actual satin weave pattern? Is it just a twill? Is that what that is? Someone clarify things for me. Mike says, I'm also learning bobbin lace to have a fiber art that can travel. Look at you, Mike. See, that is awesome. Yep, Sky, I'm with you. Let's just go. Let's see. Where's Nikki? I just saw her comment. I always tuck the ends. Oh, this is with the ends. Thank you. I tuck the ends in while I'm weaving because I'm terrible about anything involving finishing. All my stuff would have ends everywhere if I waited. Okay, so Nikki, let me ask this then. When you say you tuck it in while you're weaving, do you just wrap it around just whatever you've got at the edges and just, the symbol? Is that all you do? Is there something fancier than that? Let me know. Okay, Lori's still waiting for the colored yarn I need for the weft for the overshot. Okay, using my Louette Erica. Okay, excellent. Cindy is still making a quiet book. Aw, we lost power for an hour on Monday. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? So I got on my loom since it doesn't need electricity. Yay! Yay weaving. We don't need electricity. We don't need no stinking electricity. We're just going to push all the buttons here, friends. Just bear with us. Okay. Carol says she's on the bike. Okay. Woven it as you weave, unless the line is less than 2 picks. Then I run it up the side. Oh. Okay. I'm with you, Carol. Okay. So here is what's Carol suggesting is that let's say you are going to you have like a few picks of red, and then you have a blue next to it. Well, if your red is going to come back, there's only 2 picks of blue, just hang off the side and bring it right back in. Is that right, Carol? Make sure I'm understanding you correctly. I like that. She said, oh, Lori's curious about making a sectional beam. She's on the hunt for a sectional beam. Yep. That's a good thing. Yes. Let's see. Oh, Connie's gonna start an overshot coverlet. Fun. Graduate who will graduate with a doctor of psychology. Ooh, you have smart You have smart children and grandchildren, don't you? That's amazing. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, Tamison. Thank you, Tamison. So yes, satin and sateen are opposite weaves. One is warp face and one is weft, but I forget which is which. But they're twill, correct, Tamison? Am I wrong? I'm okay. Hello, I'm wrong all the time. So you tell me. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sue Ann. Marcy Petrini. I love Marcy. She has a nice explanation of satin weaves on her Pictionary. Oh, just Google Petrini and Pictionary. Okay, so here's what's so funny is that I spent 2 days with Marcy Petrini on a bus. When I went down to the Handweavers, the HGA, Handweavers Guild of America, their big conference. This was in Knoxville, 2022, maybe? 21, 22? And it doesn't matter. Marcy was the kind of our guide on the bus for 2 days. Marcy's a trip. If you guys ever get to hang out with Marcy on a bus, she's she's worth it. She's awesome. Here we go. Liz says Marguerite Porter Davison Green Book. It's at page 73. Ooh, page 73. Someone has to write that down for me so I remember. Lori, will you jot that down for me? Page 73 of the Green Book. Maybe. She's got it. She's got it. She's got it in her head. Okay, I see her. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'll never remember that. I hope she remembers that. I'll never remember that. Okay. Nikki says, yeah, just around the first few stitches. I've only done plaid with wool, so it totally disappears after fulling. The short distance I carry up the side, like Carol. Look at that. Okay, you guys, time to weave. Let's do it, shall we? Let's just do some weaving. Okay, so I'm playing with color and treadling and all the things. It's I found one that I've settled on. So okay, let me see if I can bring this over so you can see it. So here is my pattern, weft. It's what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of orangey, goldish kind of colors. What's fun is that I've been, you've been following my journey here. I've been playing with all kinds of different colors and the treadling and how it goes. And as I kept looking at my warp yarns here, I was like, I like blue and that kind of orangey yellow color. I like gray with the orangey yellow color. I like brown with the orangey yellow color. Thus, that's where I landed on this particular weft because I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to just like let it go for a while because playing is fun, but it takes a certain kind of mental energy, right? The creativity is great, but to do it for long term is exhausting. Who's with me? You know this, right? So I'm like, okay, it's time. I'm going to start the project and I'm going to do a runner. Now, here is a question for you. Carol says, hot gold, 1968 drapes calling. Ooh, it is kind of. Clearly, I kind of dig in some 70s colors or 68. Here's my question for you. When you do a table runner, what is the length you aim for? I'm just curious. I tend to kind of like a 60-inch, like a 5 foot. But you let me know if you have something, if you like something else. So let me show you what I got going on. Okay, so it's overshot, right? So we have two shuttles. I've got one for the background, which is a very similar size yarn to my warp here. And then I've got what I just showed you, my little pattern right there. This I'll be using today at Live at the Loom. I'll be using the treadling that I made up for. It's based on Marguerite Porter Davison's a German pattern, which I have no idea what page it's on, but it's a German pattern. And she shows 4 different variations there. And I started with, it has her threading, and I kind of pulled it apart into its basic components and then put it back together in a way that I thought was interesting. So here we go. Here is what I came up with. Now with overshot and you have 2 shuttles, you're always doing kind of a follow the leader kind of thing. So I always like to start with the background one first. You do you. If you like the other one first, great. I suggest you be consistent because it's easy to remember. This all comes back to the brain power, right? It takes less energy if you always do the same thing over and over again, because then you can focus on other crazy creative things, right? All right, here we go. So let's send that through there. I don't know if I've got enough tension on there. Let me see. Hold, please. Let me type the tension. Here we go. All right. Here we go. And then, okay, so my unique to me, Chris's German pattern, I don't know what we're calling it, something. I decided I would do kind of a increasing and decreasing kind of idea with the treadling. So I have my foot on the, well, first of all, I have it laid out so that my tabby weave is the outside two treadles. That's how I typically like to do it. So I have 1 and 3 attached to this treadle over here, and I have 2 and 4 attached to this treadle. So the middle 4 are the ones where I play with the actual pattern for overshot. So far left, I do one pick there. Come back to the other side, over and under floating selvages. Dun, da, da, da. And then I move my foot over. I'm going to do 2 of these, just like that. I think, who was it? I think I saw someone else was going to be playing with German pattern. Was that you, Connie? Was that, let me know if that was you. Oh, Liz, thank you so much. Liz says it's page 123 of the Green Book. You guys are awesome. Okay, so 2, what did I say? 2 picks of this one, right? There we go. This is number 2. Okay. Now, I'm going to move my foot over 1 more. I'm going to do 3 of these picks. 3 of these picks. It always sounds like I'm talking about, playing guitar, like a pick, like that kind of. We have musicians in the family, so it's always on the brain. But everyone got that one? Who was, yeah, who, okay, I'm not sure who it was. I thought someone else was going to try out some German pattern. Size of table runners, Gemma says depends. Okay, I like that answer. Leaving the door open. This is number 2. I hope you guys are counting. I'm not really counting. We'll see. We'll see if I can just use the force to get this right. We'll see how long I've done this, if I can just intuitively. Let's see. Okay, this is number 3. Same. My foot's on the same place. You can watch my little guys lifting and lowering here. Okay, I'm gonna move my foot again. I'm gonna do 4 picks here. Here we go. 1 and 4. Ruth says the sectional beam is so much quicker to beam on the yarns with a tension box and yarn packages. I'm currently working on a 25-yard warp of baby blankets, and beaming only took a few hours. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. A little plug for sectional beams there. All right, here's 1. Here's 2. All right, let's see. Here's 3. By the way, I'll do about half the pattern, so you can see how it goes. But we're on a deadline here. Let's see. Do I have 1 more? I think I have 1 more. This is 4. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. This is 4 right here. And then I actually bring my foot back around. When I was playing with how to change the treadling, I decided it needed to go, like, instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, like moving my feet 1, 2, 3, 4, it needed to come back to 1 before I went back down the other way. When I try to explain it, it always sounds complicated, but in my head it makes sense. Although being in my head is a very, very terrifying place to be. So don't linger there too long. Okay, 1. I need to do 5 of these. 1. Okay. This is 2. Oh, let me catch. Okay. All right, here we go. This will be 3. Right here. Yep. It's pretty 70s looking. I will admit. This is 4. See, I can do some of it just by watching it. Other times I have to count. And you'll see in next week's video where I completely flubbed it. It happens. This is 5. Okay. So from here then, I would actually then go back down if you're thinking of kind of it increases and then it decreases. So that's kind of the tip of it. So let me bring you in so you can see it closer, kind of what we just did. All right, everyone hang on. Just sit tight. No one gets seasick. Okay, here we go. So we just did from here to here. See how this kind of expands like this, and then it'll come right back down. This is the whole pattern right here. A little treadling. It does really look 70s, doesn't it? I love it though. No matter the era, I think they're good colors together. That's what I'm thinking. And I feel like it's probably more orange in person. It probably reads a little more gold on the screen. It's a little more orangish, orangey, whatever that word is, um, uh, in person. So, anyways, that is the latest and greatest from here. And I promise one day I'll no longer be doing German pattern. It's been a lot of weeks of the German pattern, and you guys have been very patient with me for being over here and playing with stuff. Ooh, Rhonda says it kind of looks like French wallpaper. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. I like that. That's a great comment. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Let's see. What Connie says, what trottling are you using? My own. I made it up, Connie. I just decided I was just gonna make up some stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the trottling. I know it's not a very specific answer, but that is the truth. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Pattern really pops. Thank you. I know last week we played with some grays and blacks, and it was a little harder to see the pattern. So I was like, we're gonna pick a completely different color. Carrie says, which should be longer, the German pattern or the blue thing you did last year? Oh, the blue thing. That took forever, didn't it? That yes. Yeah, that took forever. Hopefully, okay, but this has been 2 projects though, Carrie. I get some credit because the previous project, oh look, there's balloons. It just keeps us on our toes, doesn't it? It's just, can I do the confetti? Is that the other one with the 2? I feel like I'm a politician when I do it. Look, I got confetti. Yeah, see? Yes, we'll see. This is 2 projects though. Does that count? I don't know. Okay, Connie says I need to let her know. Oh, okay, Connie, I'll send it to you. I'll send you yeah, no worries. Let's see. Sky says I'm newly coming back to the weaving on a floor loom. Yay! At the moment, I'm recovering from hip replacement. Oh goodness, my friend. Things the universe likes to do. Tease me with surprise. You have a loom. Yay. But you need to get the hip replaced first. I understand that. Okay, friends, let's finish strong, shall we? So, what are we going to talk about? Oh, handwoven experience. So, as you've seen, I'm still playing on my overshot fabric, which means that this week's episode was also about overshot variations, but playing with color. It's my favorite. And in this episode, I talk about like subtle color variations you can make, because you can always do big, going from black to this crazy orange gold color. That's a big change. You can also make little changes though, which is kind of fun. Just something else to put in your box of ideas for a rainy day and you want to go off-roading, you want to play. Yeah, so that was this week's episode. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to go check it out. You can always watch the Handwoven Experience episodes on the YouTube channel directly, or you can always go to my website, actingcreative.net. And there's a whole page of Acting Creative, it's all Acting Creative, but there's a whole page of Handwoven Experience episodes, a huge library of all kinds of good stuff. We'll put that right there. Look at Lori. She's such a good reminder. Okay, so next, Acting Creative Community. Here, we'll put this guy right here. Like I said, we're well over 500. Woohoo! Yay! It's going so great. If you would like to join us so that you can share images, ask questions, and cheer each other on, this is the place to come join us. Also, let me never, ever forget my fabulous insiders, the Acting Creative Insiders membership. We are currently working out a kind of a facelift, like a reboot. I think we're calling it a reboot. I think that's what we called it. And friends, it's going to be so awesome. I cannot wait to share it with you. That's just a couple weeks away. And it's getting a whole new look. Yay! I'm so excited. The membership is awesome. Please come join us in the membership. I think it's a week from today. Next Thursday, we'll have our small group Zoom chat, which is always such a treat. So come join us over there. And then lastly, do not forget, my friends, that I always have free resources at the ready for you. On the website, there is a page just dedicated to, free PDFs that I can share with you, which is always my pleasure. If there's some way that I can help you get inspired or help educate you or whatever you need, friends, There's all kinds of cool stuff over there. And when you sign up for a free resource, that automatically adds you to the weekly weaving newsletter, aka the love notes from me on Wednesdays. So I think I've gone through the list. Let me do one more reminder. Everyone needs to show up next week because the amazing Liz is going to be with me and we're going to do a studio tour and get to see her space. So if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will. Come on now. It's going to be great. Invite your friends and family, whatever. It's going to be really, really wonderful. And I can't wait to have Liz on so we can, talk to her and see what she's up to because she's a fascinating person. Okay. Yeah, next week. That's mark your calendars. That's the plan. You know what your homework is this week, though, right? Do a little something creative just for you, friends, not for neighbors, friends, family. Just a little something for you. Maybe, try a little off-roading. Play with the treadling, play with the color, a little something. It's good. It's good, I promise you. Okay. In the meantime, have a wonderful, fabulous, amazing week. And I will meet you right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. Happy weaving.